Hey guys, welcome to Crypto Boits. Obi-Wan here. Got a pretty cool project to bring to you guys today. This one is called Blockbank. It's kind of a next-gen banking 3.0 application that's only been on the market for a few weeks now, about 2 or 3 weeks. But this one definitely has the potential to be one of the big players for reasons I'm going to outline in the video. But yeah, the project I'm talking about is Blockbank. It's kind of like an intelligent advisory application offering a banking 3.0 experience. So what does this mean? This means that it offers you experiences that you would have from your, HSBC, NatWest kind of American Express kind of banking applications, and it bridges that with the decentralized crypto space. So you have a non-custodial wallet in the form of the application where you can store your Bitcoin, your Ethereum, etc., and you can use that and have access to, cashbacks, gift card rewards. You can buy things directly from traditional financial kind of markets. You can manage your crypto portfolio. You have access to this really cool AI advisory we're going to talk about later on the app, and you have a bunch of other functionality that's really cool. So let's get stuck in. So these guys have an app. It's been in development for 2 years. It's available on the Google Play Store and App Store as we speak. So this isn't a promise, guys. They've done this and it's looking pretty good. They're managing 100 million of assets, $100 million in assets already, which is crazy for something that's been out for like 2 weeks. But right, so you have a bunch of tools, clean UI. You benefit from low fees. You can easily transfer funds across chains, Binance Smart Chain, Ethereum, etc. And then you have fiat on and off ramps. So that means that you can buy crypto directly with your credit and debit cards without having to go through, centralized exchanges and pay crazy fees and then send them to your wallet here and there, XYZ. You can just buy it directly on the app. Very cool, clean UI, big thing. So guys, think about it this way, right? 10 years into the future, we're all using Ethereum. It's it's a mainstream kind of cryptocurrency then, and we're buying coffee with your Ethereum. Are you going to use MetaMask? Probably not. Why? UI sucks. It's like, MetaMask is great, for investing right now. It's kind of what we have, but in terms of having a nice UI that's kind of responsive, quick, I don't want to deal with like all these weird errors and having to like put in codes to get to access to different blockchains. So this is where Blockbank comes in terms of giving you kind of a really nice application that you can use and have access to everything. So this is the kind of app that would replace your HSBC banking app. Think about it like that, and I think it looks like it's well placed to. So you have all this functionality. You have an AI robo advisory. Now guys, this is patented, so these guys are doing some serious work. I think there's some serious work going into this, because it's to patent something like this is quite, yeah, it means that there's some good stuff in there. And they've just launched a partnership with API 3 and Oracle to give the AI robo advisory and the portfolio kind of management functionality of the app accurate data feeds. But I'm really interested in how this progresses, to see how AI, giving kind of the masses access to an AI advisory, will play out. But I think this sounds super useful. So this will kind of look through your investments and kind of give you tips on what to cut, how to minimize your gains, your losses, and maximize your gains, etc. And then you also have the neobanking functionality where you have access to your crypto assets and you can swap between chains quickly and cheaply, and then you can also use your crypto to buy a coffee and get gift cards and get cash back on the stuff you're buying on like the Web 3.0 Amazon kind of portal, etc. So this is definitely very much needed and something that I would definitely be considering using. So the bbank token is what powers the platform, right? And you have a massive APY on that, so it's 10 to 30%. Now I'm going to show you guys the chart after, but this is a pretty large amount of interest. This is a crazy amount of interest for a token at this price point. Makes it a really lucrative investment, and I'm going to build my case for that as we go progress. But yeah, there's a lot of other functionalities we've talked about. You get the exclusive cashback, exclusive offers. It's also a fully regulated and insured platform, so your funds are safe and you don't have any kind of unwanted surprises from the tax man saying, hey man, we've got this new tax for crypto. This is all inbuilt into the platform, so you don't have to worry about that. You've got access to banking plans. You've got the staking rewards from holding the bbank token, and then reduced fees. I think this is built on like XDAI. We'll have a quick peek through the white paper and the light paper soon, confirm that. But the reward tiers, okay, so for holding the bbank tokens, you have levels of APY that you get access to. Good stuff. Their team is fully doxed or public, in this case. I feel like docs is more what we use for small cap coins, whereas for projects like this with like, you know, massive venture capital funds behind them, it's like they're fully public. A co-founder, chief blockchain architect, they've got some very kind of interesting people here. The main guy, the CEO, has got pretty good experience. AI assistant, founder and chairman of a couple nice, yeah, he looks like he's got some very good experience here. Yeah, it looks very serious. The investors are plentiful, guys. These guys have a lot of backing, guys. When projects have big backing, you've got to pay attention, because there's a lot of money behind this. So this will be pushed very hard when the time comes. So some of these I recognize are Moonwell and Zokyo. I think Zokyo backed Kickpad, which was a launchpad. Is one of my first few videos. It was a launchpad for Binance Smart Chain. But a lot of these guys look quite big. There's Chinese venture capital firms behind it, Singaporean venture capital firms. So that looks very good. The UI looks very slick. They've got their portfolio manager. You can have access to the automated market makers, trading platforms, Uniswap, Binance Smart Chain. It's non-custodial, so no one can kind of really kind of access your wallet unless you connect to these portals. There's fiat, so you can buy funds, cryptocurrency with your credit debit card. You've got the gift cards functionality. They've got partnerships with all these kind of Swift, SEPA, personal merchant accounts, etc. So this looks very, very, very good. I'm very interested. So let's have a quick peek through their white paper. So they're investing. So they've had a private sale and etc. They've got a lot of tokens locked away for referral rewards, staking rewards, general reserves for kind of how they want to progress the platform. They've got tokens locked away for the advisors. So at the moment, I think these are the only tokens that are kind of available. So it's about 7.5% that are available to the public. So if we look on the CoinGecko, 7.5% of about 400 million is like 21%. Is my maths correct, guys? 7.5% of 400 million is 30 million tokens. So 30 million tokens, and at the moment those 30 million tokens are valued at a price of $0.4. So that means the market cap is $12 million, which is tiny. It's minuscule. Okay, so there's that, and we do have access to the light paper where they will talk a little bit about kind of all the functionality they've got, all the fancy things they've got going on, how they're going to be kind of creating the service or providing the service that they are providing. So I did see something on here about XDAI, and yeah, so they're using XDAI and all these layer 2 solutions. So yeah, this is legit, guys. And one key thing is this is not a promise. The app is available right now. Yeah, this AI advisor seems like a game changer as well. Accurate risk management assessments, very impressive. Yeah, so this app is available right now, so I think I might actually download it right now and see whether it can be useful to me right now. I'm not sure I can buy too much with it now. I don't think we've bridged crypto and fiat right now as much, but I could be surprised. I'll be interested to see what kind of merchants they have on there already. Okay, so let's look at the charts. As usual, this is not complete without having a look at the charts, because a lot of you guys are traders. So here we go. Okay, so it says the market cap is 157 million, but that's assuming that the total supply is the circulating supply. So as we've just seen in the white paper, a lot of the tokens are locked away for several months. So yeah, so you can't actually, that's not the accurate market cap. Okay, so it's been accumulating. It came out at 0.1 pumped, and it's been accumulating in the 0.38 range for a while, for a couple of weeks. Yeah, and then it's come back down, hit all-time lows, and there's a massive volume spike, and that volume spike has been a standard Elliott wave, 3 wave, 1 2 3. It's come back down. I think it's going to retouch this line of support, and I think this could very well be the liftoff. Yeah, this could definitely be the liftoff. So one key thing is, if you look at the white paper, it does say that the private sale is a 2-month lockup. So the token has not been out for more than 2 months yet, so private sellers aren't going to be dumping on you. that is something great to consider. So it is a great kind of, I think, potentially a good trading opportunity. Because my key thing with these projects is, especially with the projects with this amount of backing, is that they've got all these private sellers and pre-sellers that are just going to be dumping the token and cashing out on you. So, you know, they hype it up to you and say it's the next best thing, and then you buy the tokens on launch, and then these guys just sell off, and it's like, okay, great, thanks. Okay, but I think that the lockup's done, and it's been accumulating very well in this range. Guys, remember they offer 10 to 30% APY on staking if you hold this token, which powers their ecosystem, their app. Buying something at this price, which is, I mean, this is definitely going to kind of pump to these levels and beyond. Like, it's quite obvious. Yeah, it's early times, and they already have a ton of users. They already have a ton of money locked up in the platform. They've got massive backers. The kind of app looks smooth, it's responsive. So getting 10 to 30% APY on a token at this price that's very stable means that when it gets to these kind of prices, you're in the green massively. Like, that APY is compounded by the fact that it's got so much price potential. So this could definitely be one of the top performers in terms of DeFi, and I think these kind of apps are so essential for the adoption of cryptocurrencies. If you really want to see the adoption of cryptocurrencies in the future, I think apps like this that kind of give you that seamless experience between your decentralized crypto assets and then give you that traditional banking experience are crucial. And I think that's what we're going to see more of. So with this bbank token and their app, I see a lot of reasons to download it and check it out, and I think I might download it after this video because it looks very, very useful. And to be honest, like, MetaMask, the experience of using MetaMask is not the greatest. I mean, it's what we have, but you know, I wouldn't mind a nice slick app that kind of lets me do everything really quickly, and gives me access to, you know, all these other stuff. Like, I may want to buy some stuff on Amazon with my Ethereum, etc. So that is definitely useful. I definitely see this catching on, but it is definitely a bit of a long-term investment. I would say if you think this is going to pump to high heaven in the next like 2 days, it's probably not. This is not some meme coin. I think this is definitely kind of more of an institutional long-term play. This is something you kind of place your position in over a couple of weeks, months, and maybe a year from now. This is going to be worth 100 million, 200 million, a billion. Right now the market cap is, I think it was about 30 million, the market cap of circulating supply, so 12 million. So 120 million market cap for this token is not high. I probably see 1.2 billion being the more probable kind of price point, especially given the backers. A lot of them look like there's Chinese kind of venture capital firms, Singaporean. So if we just get a little bit of the market, the kind of the market in these kind of countries, which we probably will, because, you know, a good thing about having this many backers is they will kind of be big on marketing, and they will push this. So I see this kind of being adopted quite well. And I see this token being like, yeah, maybe 1.2 billion. That's 100x from here. And if you do invest in the bbank tokens and their app, then you'll be getting like 30% APY on that. So it sounds like a pretty good trading opportunity. So I just thought I'd bring this one to you guys. I've been following this one for a while, watching it accumulate, and upon this breakout, I kind of thought, this might be it. The market conditions right now make me believe that there's a good possibility it will come back down, but I don't think we'll see these levels. I think it'll maybe come back down to about 3.5. That would be the new low. I don't think these buyers are going to cash out. So yeah, so have a look, do your own research. All the links will be in the description below. Check out bbank, their app, and let me know what you think in the comment below. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe out there. Peace.